Alright, so I did kind of like the special kind of gills in the last part, or what you can call it. And now, before I'm gonna continue on the face, I'm gonna kind of try to make the last part on the body, or the body details. So in this video I'm gonna start doing this kind of things. I kinda redo the ones on my original, just to kinda get an idea how I want to do it on my new one. So I kinda tested out the idea I had to make this. So it's kind of simple, but I'm gonna do this separate and then sew them on. So just to get you started on how to make them, so I'm gonna show how I did one, and then I can again do a time lapse when I do all 4 parts of them. The only ones that's kinda difference a little bit is this one. It's gonna have 4 goes out. I think this is gonna be a little bit more up and a little bit smaller, but it's kind of only difference. But kind of the 2 on the heads, the 2 that comes when the hair on the head is kind of all similar. The only thing is gonna be you're gonna do one that's a little bit smaller. The smallest one is the one that comes here, and then this is kind of the same size as the one that comes on the head. So yeah. So to start one, I'm gonna take this white, and I kind of used number 3 on all the parts so far. I kind of did use the 2 on some of the head parts, of the head detail part, but I'm gonna use the 2 for this part now. Alright, needle 2. So to start, you're gonna do a chain. I'm gonna try it how long I want it to be, but I'm gonna do a chain that's about 10 stitches, or a chain of 10. 10, like so. So here's a chain of 10, and you're gonna do 1 more for your 0 stitch, or what you want to call it. So 11. Then, kind of like I did on all the parts on the head when I closed them up, when I did those, but you're gonna do a little bit different now. So you have what we call the V, so you're gonna crochet around the chain more and less, if that makes sense. Like so. So instead on instead of going back this way, you're gonna work around it like I did on the other parts, and I did it on the like I did on this one. So you're gonna do something that's kind of like circle or flatted. It's kind of like reminiscent of kind of like a popsicle shape. And to just get this out the way, I can crochet this in. But I'm gonna do a couple of rows, and then I'm gonna show a little bit how you close it and get it like this. So yeah. Like so. Now I've done 1 row, so depending on how kind of how big you want this kind of fingers, or this kind of this gonna be, depending on how many rows you do. So I want it to be about same size as my whiskers or something. My whiskers. And so I can see when I fold it and see when it's kind of comes to that size. So, but yes, continue working around. Like so. I cannot do this as a hostage. Like so. So now I'm gonna close this up about to here, but we're gonna do kind of like a difference. We're gonna do kind of like when we closed up this parts. So we kind of give a little bit nicer edge. If we close it up, like just stitch it up, we kind of gonna get this side that pumps up with stitches, and we kind of want to have this kind of smooth sides. That's kind of transparent to the shape more, or kind of hides the stitches and kind of make it seems like one. So just gonna tie this off, so like so, and gonna do that on all the stitches, or not all the way down. Gonna do it about to here or something, about here, up to here, up to this stitch. This comes here. Then we're gonna do another chain that comes up, and kind of do the same thing, but we're gonna do that chains that comes up and are about a little bit over, so it kind of gives this kind of give this form of kind of like a crown, or what you can call it, or kind of like yeah, hard, I don't know, kind of like I don't know what it's called, but kind of like a crown or something. So just like that. So do a stitch like so, open up, and so. Like so. So now I'm gonna do a new chain. So it's gonna continue kind of like you closing up on the last one, and closing up like normal, and do a chain up. So this one is gonna come a little bit over. So this was 10. So this was 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we have done 10, row of 10. That seems about right. And just like before, do one more zero stitch and crochet on one side of the chain. Like so. So kinda the hardest part, or the most you're taking part is the first kind of row when you have start a new kind of finger on these things, is to do this stitch here. So you're gonna do on that chain there, and then you're gonna do on this, and kind of try to not get through both layers. You want this one open, so and continue. Like so. So now we're gonna have a little bit break from crocheting, and I guess we can I want this to kind of be standing on itself and not kind of flop down, so I'm gonna stuff it with a little bit of stuffing just to make it kind of give more of a open shape, because it's kind of get a little bit too square shape now. I want it to be a little bit more of a cylinder shape. So, but to make it easier to stuffing, you're gonna stuff it once you doing all those kind of fingers, or where you can call those. So now when I have kind of good way to see where I am when I did, so from everything you do, you kind of want to stuff it to make it easier to just do the stuffing. So, and good to have something that you can kind of help with when you press stuffing in. So I'm just gonna use this, and you don't particularly want to overstuff them, but you want them to be stiff enough so they don't lose the shape so easy. Like so. So that's kind of how you're gonna do them, and just like when you have this kind of size from this one, you're gonna close it up, yes, the same, and then kind of do the third finger, or what you can call it, on the third bump or finger on it, and it's kind of goes the same. And then on the last one, you just close it down all the way to here, and kind of leave a sewing edge. So I'm gonna continue making this, and the rest of these ones, and I come back to you when I'm gonna sew them on. So yeah. Yeah, so now I have done them, and I sew them on in the timeless 2, because I kind of just feel like it's not so interesting, but I kind of tried to center them to the middle. I think I did a pretty good job. Kind of help when I have these yellow parts already spaced out. So yeah. So I did this kind of fork and crown kind of thing. I guess crown shapes kind of good explanation of them. So yeah. So, and it's kind of now kind of took me quite a while to do them all. So it's what's kind of, yeah. So it's pretty much all for this part. So yeah.